Welcome back, everyone, to my Let's Play of the Final Fantasy Adventure. Last episode, we found Medusa's cave here, using the clues that we got from the people in Jad. But since I saved my game and reset, I have to walk around the palm trees again in the figure 8 to open up the door. So we're gonna head on in here and hopefully we can find Amanda. Amanda is our friend from the gladiator arena back at the beginning of the game, and she took the pendant. Maybe we can learn why she took it. Amanda, did you take the pendant? Why? I'm sorry, I had to bring it to Davius. That pendant was to exchange for my brother, but Davius cursed him and turned him into a parrot. Yeah, remember there was that parrot in Davius' room? I must get the tears of Medusa to uncurse him. Amanda, I'll help you. Thank you. So now Amanda joins us. Her special ability is, when you ask her, she will remove the stone status from you, so I'll heal you from stone. Which I guess is a good thing because, you know, Medusa has been known to turn people into stone. So, some new enemies here, mummies. They're pretty much strong against pretty much everything. We gotta equip the silver sword to deal with them. As you see, Amanda also throws knives, so she does some good attacking, but a lot of enemies are strong against most weapons. So, take care of the snake over here, the shadows. They can be annoying, they can give you the dark status, but, you know, we already realized that dark ain't that bad of a status, but luckily they are vulnerable to Amanda's knives. Different type of lizard over there, the biting lizard. Yeah, just keep your silver sword, even though you do get that new weapon, like I said, because a lot of enemies are only vulnerable to the silver sword, so. I'm gonna take out these, finally take out the shadow here. It has some, like a weird hitbox. You just gotta keep swinging and listen to the sound to see if you're making contact with it or not. So, but eventually it'll fall, It's one of those weird enemies that just, it doesn't sound like you've made it, but it can be defeated, so there we go, take it out. That looks really suspicious up there, but in order to, we're going to break that wall with the mattock, but before we do that, we need to get the magic book of ice, because there's going to be some puzzles that we have to solve up there, that way. So, we're going to get the book of ice first. Look, it's not too far out of the way here. There's a lot of things up this way. We got the Book of Ice. There's also free gold armor, and then there's also going to be a recovery pond. So hit them all up, but in that order. Ice. And follow to the left is the recovery pond. You need a key though to get into that door. If you're playing and your hit points are pretty low right now, you can go over there to recover. I'm set, with magic points and hit points, so I can afford to wait to hit that thing on my return trip. So to the left is the way we're going to go to get the gold armor. That was the only piece of gold equipment that we didn't buy back in Jad, because we're going to get it free here. But if you did already get that gold armor, say you just wanted to buy that, spend some money, you don't have to go over to the left. But since we didn't buy the gold armor, we just bought the shield and the helmet, we'll be heading over there to get. So, here's those skeletons and those blobs. They're the ones that you want to farm for the blobs for mattocks, the skeletons for keys. You don't want to defeat them all if you're farming. I wanted to get some keys, so if that skeleton didn't drop a key, I would have just left the room and headed back in. So we got a puzzle. We have to touch the square, and then as we head up, we're gonna have to turn to the right and swing across with our chain. And in here we get the magic book of ice. Unlike fire, I mentioned this before. Fire, ice doesn't deal damage like the fire spell does. What it does instead is it turns an enemy into a snowman, and then you can use the snowman to push it around and put it on tiles and stuff. So that's we're gonna have to use it to solve the puzzle in that one direction I said that we were gonna come back to, where the wall we had a mattock. But first, let's go get that gold armor, and then we'll hit the with the new keys that we just got. We can go get the get the recovery pod. So they're nice. The game's pretty nice that it lets you. It always has skeletons in most in dungeons to give you keys. So we're gonna have to take out these guys. Could use the sleep magic on them, but I found it's just easier to just usually just use the fire magic. Yeah, disabling magic ain't all that great in this game. We can get another one later on, a mute spell. But for the most part, your fire magic is pretty much the best magic that you'll be using for the most part throughout the game. That and probably the cure, but I haven't had to use cure all that much. I've just been playing well. So yeah, I'm also lucky on a lot of times I get my level ups right when I need them. So right when I'm running low. Just pull the key again. And there's the recovery pond. All you have to do is touch the bottom, refills on hit point and MP. And now we're ready to head back to that room, mattock of the upper wall, and head on toward the boss. We don't have much further in this cave to go. There's quite at the beginning. There's quite a few ways to go, but they all lead to dead ends. So let's get our mattock. It'll be nice when we finally get the Morning Star, because the Morning Star is almost like the silver sword in the sense that like most enemies aren't immune to it, and it functions like a mattock. So here's just to show you what the like a snowman puzzle is. They kind of give you a free one there with a snowman already there. For this room, we don't have a snowman, so we gotta turn one of the enemies into a snowman. Now you gotta be careful when you turn an enemy into a snowman, because you can still, if you hit the snowman with your weapon, or even if like Amanda hit it with their weapon, it would like be destroyed. So luckily Amanda was throwing a bunch of daggers, but she didn't throw any at the snowman. So we have to, reset the room. You can always reset the room by pressing the, just saving the game and then doing a quick restart by doing the start, select A, B all at once. And then that'll take you back to the title screen, then just select your save, and the enemies will be restarted, reappear in the room again. So I'm just going to use some of these magic items that we got. So, you see the flame does basically like the fire spell. And here we got darkened by the shadows. Just finish them off. You see your little wisdom that increases your wisdom for temporarily. So that will make your spells more effective if you're going for like a magic build. Finish that shadow off. Now we're down here. Before we head over to the left, we won't want to heal ourselves up because this is where the Medusa is. This will be your place to rest forever. Alright. So I just got to the side there, flew across with the silver. You want something with a reach, so you can stay on the bottom and use the chain. That has some good reach to it. Or I just prefer to just go up to the top here and swing down with the spear, the wind spear that we got. So as you keep swinging, as long as you're kind of close to her, most of the time you'll be defeating the snakes that she shoots out of her hair at the same time. The gold shield can block the snakes though too, so you shouldn't be taking damage from them. The main point is contact damage with Medusa is going to do a lot of damage. You don't have to really worry about that too much unless she turns you into stone, which she can when she touches you, but that's what Amanda's there for. Just have her turn you back into normal, and then keep moving around and avoiding Medusa's attacks. come to get my tears, huh? What a joke. Even though Amanda was over to the side the whole time, she never stepped out. Somehow she got bit by Medusa. Can't find a drop of tear. Let's go back to Jad first. Ouch! Are you okay? I guess Medusa bit me while fighting, but you stayed in the corner the whole time. One who was bitten by Medusa turns to Medusa. I'm gonna turn into a Medusa in a short while. Please, do away with me and take my tears, Draven. No, I can't. I'm gonna be a monster. I might lose my mind and hurt people. There, she's changed right there. Please, Draven, before I lose my feelings, please take my tears to Lester. Tell him that I loved him. Please. Draven, please. Yeah, if you touch her, you take damage. All you have to do is hit her once. And it's not like a time thing, like if you just wait her out, she's not going to turn fully into a Medusa. You have to fight a Medusa again. Just hit her once, and she'll fall over. She'll pass away, and but you'll be able to get a tear from her as she dies. And you can use that, like she wanted, to uncurse her younger brother Lester. Lester's going to be that parrot, like she said, is the parrot that's in Davies' throne room. So we got to head back to Jad now with the Amanda tier. It appears in your inventory as like a potion bar that says Amanda on it. So you're just going to, equip that like an item and use it when we walk next to Lester. Back to Jad. Remember, Davies' mansion is in the upper left corner of Jad. We just got turned to stone again, but we don't have Amanda here to heal us, so we're just gonna have to wait. These are some of these magic things. Get rid of them. I don't think they sell for too much money, and we don't really need, we're good with money. Not too much more stuff to buy. There will be some more items, weapons, and upgraded armor to buy eventually. But we have more than enough money to afford all that. So we haven't been doing much with money in terms of like spending it in inns and buying recovery items. Magic's doing that works pretty well. I've seen got pretty good drops in terms of like getting golds and rubies and stuff. Still gonna be another drop, the opal, which is a little bit more expensive than even the gold. That would be the next type of armor that we get too, the opal one. Which in Final Fantasy 1 was strong against lightning, but I don't think it has any resistances in this game. So let's head up. Let's make some inventory here because we have another dungeon coming up here, Davies' mansion. And we just don't have enough room so that enemies drop stuff. A lot of enemies there drop a thing called crystals. Crystal fills your will bar all the way up to the max, and those are pretty good because Davies is pretty difficult. He's a pretty difficult boss, and we're gonna get a new axe in his dungeon, and axes you can throw them. And so having these crystals allow us to fill up our will bar and throw the axe so we can fight him from a distance, which will really help because he's kind of a difficult boss. So let's head into Davies' manor. We'll equip those Amanda tears, and then that will uncurse Lester, who will be our new party member. So head into our item menu, grab the Amanda potion. Move our stuff around a little bit there. OCD filling me up there. And we head over into Davies' room, and he's gone. But luckily, Lester's still there. Draven used Amanda's tears, the tears of Amanda. And Lester was released from Davies' curse. Thank you. I'm sorry to tell you, but what? I was having my rats here, but Amanda sacrificed her life to save you and all, yeah. So I couldn't scroll the thing because I was petting my bats at the time, so. To save me, oh Amanda. Lester was her, younger brother. Will you please help me to avenge my sister? Absolutely. Yes, Lester. Thanks. Let's go, Draven. And now he's going, the staircase appears. And, basically, what Lester does is he has kind of a pointless thing. He shoots arrows, but his ask command just changes the music. So, yeah, you can just change the music to whatever you want, to whatever suits you. I like the adventuring theme that you get from the traveling the wall, so that's a good heroic tune to march to. So that's what we'll be doing in the next episode when we start exploring the rest of Davies' Manor. Take care, have a good one, see you then. Bye.